They're doing okay, except I think they have aphids everywhere. I sprayed them with insecticidal soap. So I don't know if they were in the soil that I used, even though I boiled it, or if they came off my pepper plant that I brought in, because it was covered with them too. Everything's still alive though. I think I'm gonna give everything a shower. Well, I was doing good on my sleep. I was getting up early in the morning, sleeping really good. And then I messed up yesterday. Last night I couldn't fall asleep. I stayed up kind of late, and then I think by the time I went to bed, it was almost 3 in the morning. Yeah, so I, of course, I woke up around 9:30, 10 o'clock, because I only got like 6.5 hours of sleep, which is normal for me. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I have so much to do today. I have so much to do on the house anyway. I think I'm just going to, I don't know. I don't know what to do first. So I just sprayed off my seedlings and my bell pepper plant that I overwintered. They were covered in what I think are aphids. So I'm just gonna freeze some of my food. That beef dish that I ate with rice, I haven't finished. I have one more. I made some white egg noodles. Let's see if I can show you. Yesterday, and this is what was left over, the noodles and the beef mixture. So I'm just gonna freeze it for later because I'm getting kind of tired of eating it. This is a container. It doesn't, the lid doesn't close really good on it, so I have another one that completely doesn't close. And I was gonna freeze some of my soup, my potato soup I made the other day, but I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't. They aren't wanting to snap anymore. I would hate to have to throw these away because they weren't inexpensive. I'm just going to put it in a big plastic thing. Maybe I'll... So a friend of mine used to work in a tile plant, and she gave me a bunch of these stickers. They're good for sealing up bags of food, but I think I'm going to use them on this container right now. Hopefully it'll stay closed. Kind of craving barbecue ribs. So I think I'm going to start thawing these out. I'm going to make some barbecued ribs and deviled eggs. So I still have some potato soup. I'm probably going to eat some for lunch here in a little bit, maybe now. And then I have a couple of tiny little bowls. I'm going to try and finish off this soup. So I just ran to the store for a couple onions. I actually went for one, but I thought, what if I need another? So I bought two. The bagged ones were moldy already, so hopefully these will last and not go bad before I use them. I first went to Walmart and I was going through the parking lot and there were so many people there, so I just went to Save-A-Lot. I probably spent more than I would have at Walmart, but oh well. So these two were $1.49 a pound, or a total of $2.68 for both of them. That leaves me $21.06 on my budget for the month. So I'm still doing good. So I wanted a fresh onion so I could make some deviled eggs, which I'm going to start right now. So I'm going to cook the eggs in my Instant Pot because whenever I do it on the stove, half the time the shells don't come off easy. And every time I use the Instant Pot, the shells just come off really easy after I put them in cold water or ice water. That doesn't always happen when I boil it on the stove. I think the pressure does something to the membrane, and yeah, it works really good. So I'm going to use the Instant Pot for 5 minutes, and then you let it release the pressure automatically for 5 minutes or whatever. You let the pressure release naturally, and I think it takes like 5 minutes, and then you put it in ice water for 5 minutes, and then the shells come off really easy. My daughter has this little, I don't know if it's like a mini dash thing or what brand it is, but it's a little egg cooker, boiled egg maker. When she was staying at my house, I used it one time, and it did the eggs perfectly. You poke a little hole. It's a little plastic thing, a little tiny. I wish I had one, but I can't. I almost bought one a couple years ago, and then I'm like, how often do I boil eggs? Not enough to justify buying another plastic appliance because it's mostly plastic. But it's kind of neat. I think it holds like 6 eggs. You can buy bigger ones, I think, but the little one would have been perfect. And you poke a hole in the top, and then you just, I think it steams them in the shell. Anyway, it was kind of neat too, but I already have this, and like I said, I can't see spending more money to get another appliance, because if you watch my older videos, you saw my little Dash waffle maker. I have a like a grill, and I also have one more that's just a flat surface, I guess, for cooking eggs or other things, and I don't use those very often, so Now, so I don't need another appliance. Ribs are defrosted. I'm gonna put those in the little oven. It took me a while to find the little trinket thing that you put down in the Instant Pot to hold the eggs on up out of the water. I thought I had gotten rid of it by mistake. And I finally found it in one of my drawers underneath a little pan. So that's a good thing. See the, well, you can't really see, but the ribs are cooking. They're grilling right now. Just scoop the eggs up and put them in the ice water. They're going to be in the ice water for 5 minutes. I'm going to peel them now. Yeah, perfect eggs. I think I need a light on. Getting a little dark. Now there's a shadow. Okay. Well, I think you can tell there's no parts of the egg that have broken off. Snacking on the other half of my orange from this morning. Some finely chopped onion. So next I'm going to put a little mayonnaise, mustard, and pickle relish. I usually use Miracle Whip, but since I have this giant thing of mayonnaise, I'm going to use some of it. pepper. I'm gonna put some smoked paprika on top. It's not as good as with Miracle Whip, but that's what I grew up with, so Miracle Whip. I think I put a little bit more. Okay. This isn't going to be very pretty. I'm not going to pipe it in here or anything. I'm just going to put it on the egg. Deviled eggs. How do you make yours? I do like them better with Miracle Whip, but that's how my mom made them. So I guess you like what you have known. So it's gonna be a while before the meat is done. I'm gonna eat the rest of my orange and maybe a couple of the deviled eggs, and then I'll come back and finish the barbecue ribs. So my mom used to make her own barbecue sauce. It was ketchup, Lea & Perrins, what else did it have in it? Oh, French's dressing, the orange one, the bright orange dressing, salt, pepper, garlic, and brown sugar. And when I moved out, I started making the same sauce, but having to go out and buy all those things is kind of a hassle. Especially if you don't have all the ingredients and you have to specifically go out and buy like the French's dressing, because I don't ever eat that kind of salad dressing. So I tried a couple over the years, and this is the closest I found to my mom's homemade. I mean, it tastes almost the same. So I just buy, making sure it's good. It's good till July 24th. So a little bit worried because I don't make a lot of barbecue flavored stuff. So yeah, I just quit making my own from scratch because it was just too big of a hassle. So it's still not cooked all the way through, but I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on it. I think it's done. So I'm going to eat my dinner. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go eat my dinner. I was feeling a little down today, so I made some homemade whipped cream to go on top of some coffee. It took me a long time to whip this up. It's just a little heavy whipping cream that I had left over from my soup making, some sugar, and a little vanilla. I'm just gonna put all of it in here. Oh my gosh, it's so much better than the stuff you buy in the stores. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.